Ladies and gentlemen, my dear friends, welcome to One Best Trade. In this video, I'm going to explain you how to use one of the most powerful indicator, that is a PCR indicator, to identify Nifty and Bank Nifty intraday trend and also potential breakouts, breakdowns and reversals. With examples, I'm going to explain you in this video. Before getting into examples, let me tell you friends, why this is so powerful indicator. Because most of the call and put options open interest will be created by sophisticated institutional traders and also professional traders. When they write these options, when they create an open interest, they carry unlimited risk. So they have to write options with a great conviction. And also these instruments are time-bound instruments. They have to be right within that particular time. So that this indicator is a great tool to identify short-term trends and reversals. Because as a retail traders, all we need to do is we have to follow these institutions. So to follow these institutions, this put-call ratio indicator help us. Come, let's explore how effectively we can use this PCR indicator to identify trends, reversals, potential breakouts and breakdowns. Now let's see how you can open this PCR indicator. This PCR indicator is an absolutely free in Trading Tick website. Other option analytic websites are charging for this. All you need to do is just go to the options and then click call versus put OI and then go and select the symbol. If you want Nifty, you select Nifty. If you want Bank Nifty, you can select a Bank Nifty. Just select a Nifty. Then go and select a put call ratio and go and submit. Now you can see the PCR graph or PCR indicator. So y-axis represent the PCR ratio and x-axis represent time. And also if PCR more than 1 means the put rating is higher than call rating. If PCR is less than 1 means the call rating is higher than put rating. Now let's get into our core concept. The first example is how to identify a trending day using a PCR indicator. Friends, if PCR ratio is more than 1.2 and if it is if it is holding more than 1.2, then we can see very strong upside momentum in the price. So in this example, you can see the PCR is well above 1.2. It is 1.47 and then whole day it was trending up and holding well above 1.2 and then it is making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And also you can see the price, it is just following the PCR indicator. So just it is also making higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. Here the PCR also went well above 3. They are just writing 3 puts against 1 call. That shows their conviction about upside momentum. That is how this PCR indicator will help you to be in the right side of the market. Now let's get into second example where we are going to identify a downtrending day using the PCR indicator. Friends, if PCR is well below 0.8 and also if it is trending lower, then we can see a strong downtrend day. Look at this example. The PCR is well below 0.8 and also which is trending lower and making lower low and lower high, and the whole day it is trending lower. And also in the middle of the day the price is bouncing back, but the PCR is not bouncing back. This is again a very strong indication that the further weakness we could see in the price. And also we could see the price also just following the PCR indicator, which is making lower low and lower high, and it was trending lower the whole day. Now let's get into the third example. Friends, we have seen if PCR is trending more than 1.2, we can see the potential uptrending day. If PCR is trending well below 0.8 and it's trending, then we could see the downtrending day. And now let's see if PCR oscillates between below 1.2 and well above 0.8. Friends, that particular day is going to be a range bound day. Here we can see the PCR is oscillating between 1.2 and 0.89. And look at the price chart of Bank Nifty. The Bank Nifty is trading within a very tight range of 150 points. Friends, that is the power of the put call ratio indicator. So you can identify whether that particular day is going to be a range bound day, whether it's uptrending day or a downtrending day. Now let's get into the next important example, how to identify intraday reversals using PCR indicator. Friends, it is an excellent tool to identify reversal in intraday. So let's see this example. Here you can clearly see the price is making higher high. It is making a higher high, but the PCR indicator is making higher low and it is creating a divergence. This is an excellent indication that the institutions are not convinced about this up move. So potentially it could reverse from this point. So take a confirmation here. The red candle is an excellent confirmation, additional confirmation for reversal. You just enter the trade with the breakout of this candle. You could enjoy the whole fall. This is how you can spot a reversals using PCR indicator divergence. This divergence is much powerful than your RSI, stochastic or any other indicator divergence. And now let's see another example, how to spot the trend reversal using PCR indicator. In this example, you can clearly see the price is making a double bottom, but already PCR indicator is making higher high, higher low and creating a very good divergence. This indicates potential trend reversal. All you need to do is just enter well above the swing high. If it breaks, then we can see very good up move. This is how you can spot a trend reversal using PCR indicator. Friends, let's get into last leg of examples. In these examples, we are going to learn how to spot or identify breakouts and breakdowns using PCR indicator. Look at this example, friends. The price is trading within the morning range, right? Which is trading within the morning range. But if you look at a PCR indicator, which is also almost trading within a range, but after some times it breaks the day high and started trending up, so making higher high, higher low. So this indicates the potentially the price could break out, and the moment price breaks the day high, the price rallied. This is how we could spot or identify breakouts using PCR indicator. And also friends, let's get into the last example. In this example, we are going to identify or spot a potential breakdown. Look at this example, friends. The price is trading within the morning range, right? The whole day it was trading within the range. But if you notice the PCR indicator, the PCR ratio is breaks the day low and keep trending lower. It makes a lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Also this indicates extreme weakness. The moment price breaks the day low, we could see very big fall in the price. This is how you can spot or identify breakdowns using PCR indicator. Friends, now time to summarize. First, we have seen how to identify intraday trending day using PCR indicator. Secondly, we have seen how to identify intraday reversals using PCR indicator. And thirdly, we have seen how to identify potential breakouts using PCR indicator. Friends, for better results, always use PCR indicator with other trading strategies. Don't use only PCR indicator to identify trends, reversals and breakouts. Always use PCR indicator as a confirmation tool. Friends, if you like this video, please comment, share and also press the like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe this channel. Thank you. Thanks for watching.